Hey there guys, welcome to another episode of EDC Tactical Gear Review. As always, I'm your host Mark P. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing video along with the first impressions. We're going to be looking at the CRKT 2060 Elishewitz. This is a tactical fixed blade knife. It's a full tang construction. It's a 6.3 inch blade made of SK5 steel. So let's open up the box and see what we've got inside. Wow, that looks pretty awesome. Looks like we got a length of paracord here. There's a it's like a little pouch or something on the front there with a nice looking buckle. You could put a sharpening stone or Leatherman or something like that in there. Got two nice solid looking buckles here. These are belt loops, and we got some molly webbing on the back, and it also looks like we have, looks like this is for wrapping around your leg. Wow, this feels pretty nice. It's definitely nylon, no doubt about that, but it's not super thin. Let's take a look at the knife itself. Okay, there's a, if you can see in here or not, but there's a, let's see if I can move this out of the way. There's a plastic insert inside the sheath so that you're not slicing and dicing your nylon sheath. You can see this is the first time I've taken it out because there's still machine oil on this from the shop. Full tang construction. You can see here that it looks like the spine and the metal here is raised above the handles, which are G10 handles, by the way. Got a pretty nice looking glass breaker on the back here. This has got some heft to it. This really does. Really choke up. Feels pretty good in the hand. Nice little finger rest over here. Looks like this is sharpened up here too. So those being sharpened down there. Let's take a look and see. Take a look at the grind. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Yeah, you know, it's a little off on the tip. Not too bad. It's definitely not that bad. So let's go through some of the specs on the knife here. As I said, the blade itself is 6.3 inches long, made out of SK5 steel, which is it's a Japanese steel that matches up to American 1080 high carbon steel. CRKT tells us that it has a Rockwell hardness of 57 to 58. The overall length of this knife is 11.63 inches. Looking at the knife here, this is a spear point, but it's definitely modified. Looking at the tip here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the tip is pretty beefy. Let's see if I can zoom in here or not. It's pretty thick. This thing is meant to penetrate. This thing is going to stab into stuff really, really well. And just feeling the heft of this thing, it's going to chop really well too. So yeah, like I said, so it's a modified spear point blade, spear point. It's definitely going to penetrate. This here is it's a 4-inch long chisel point that has this flat grind here at the beginning or at the top or the tip of the blade, as I mentioned before. The CRKT has put a black powder coating on here. I don't know how well that's going to hold up, but we'll see. We'll test it out and see if it chips off or scrapes off or comes off in any way, shape, or form due to use. You know, this kind of stuff they put on there for a lot of reasons. You know, it's definitely to help prevent corrosion. On a tactical knife, you also put it on to reduce the reflectiveness of the blade itself. You know, I think some knives they put it on because it's tactical to have a black blade. But I think in this particular case, I think it's definitely worth it. Because as I mentioned, it comes with this nylon sheath here. Let's see here. What else do you want to know about this knife? Let's see. Oh, okay, so it weighs 10.7 ounces. The handle, I'm sorry, I thought it was G10. It's not. It's actually a glass reinforced nylon handle. Like I said, it feels good in the hand. Can really, I'm not sure if this is going to bother me with this being raised up or not, but we'll have to use it and check it out. Definitely looks cool. Got a lanyard hole here. We'll have to take some CLP and clean off this machine oil here. We'll check out the sheath in a minute. So, you know, I'm going to hit pause on the camera and put the sheath on my belt and see how it looks. Hold on one sec. All right, we're gonna walk over here. I put the knife on, clip it to my belt. There's two pretty solid buckles here. There's Velcro on the back of the buckle as well. That's real nice. The leg strap feels a little loose. I've been trying to tighten it. It just doesn't quite seem to want to get to a spot where it's super comfortable. And I'm running up to this here where it's just kind of running out of room on the belt itself. And what's going to happen now is I'm going to have to pull this through. It's going to have this piece flopping over there on the side over there. You know, that's better, definitely tighter. Definitely reach this pretty nice. So there's the paracord again. And again, it feels good in the hand. It's got some weight to it. Definitely got some heft to it. We're gonna start chopping with this thing and see how it does. So, all right. Well, that's the end of this video for the moment. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. First impressions are, love the sheath. I usually don't like nylon sheaths at all, but this one looks really cool. I like the extra paracord on there. I like this little extra pouch here for putting something extra in there. I like the double straps here on top. I like the Velcro on the snaps over here. The extra nylon over here I could deal without. But what I did notice, I'll try and show you here real quick before we end the video, is on the back of the sheath itself. It looks like there's some molly webbing, so you could definitely attach this to a vest or a backpack or something else that has palace webbing on there, and attach it that way if you wanted to. So you can see the webbing right there. So, alright, well that's it for this unboxing and first impressions video. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, thanks for watching EDC Tactical Gear Review. Mark, and have yourself a good night, and we'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye.